Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my captive Minecraft mini Let's Play series. I keep saying mini, it's already like 6 episodes already? Let's actually count them to be certain, but sorry about that. My screen just decided to change, and now it lags and glitches a bit as it changes back. Usually not something that's on camera, but you got lucky this time. So I was looking at the next set of achievements that I can get to, and I know we were looking for some string, and I did get lucky enough that there were, I think, a total of like 3 spiders or so that I've got. You can see my string there. Oh, I only got 3 saplings back. I think, yeah, I got another one there. So I've been gathering a lot of the wood. The spruce is great because the tall trees give you a lot of wood per tree, and I got one. So the spruce gives you a lot of wood per tree, and you usually get enough saplings back. I don't know exactly why that one didn't. But I've got over a stack of spruce logs, so actually, like I've 2.5 stacks. But yeah, so I've been gathering wood, been doing some farming. Looks like I've got 2 wheat pieces already to go, and just kind of gathering some resources. And I was going to say, hopefully that it doesn't grow any cows in it. But as you saw, we got the string, so that's enough to make a bow and a fishing rod. And that fishing rod's not to replace this one, it's to put a carrot on and ride the pig off the cliff. So cliff, I'm deciding, is this one. I believe that's far enough. You just have to take damage, I believe. So it should be tall enough. So I've got a saddle, I've got an extra carrot, I got some planks for sticks. That will give me enough for the, well, enough for, I guess I'll be 1 short for the bow as well. And then the carrot on a stick. There we go. Carrot on a stick. And the pigs love it. Yeah, piggy. Haha, see? You're a piggy. So I put the saddle on the pig. And I ride it around. Doo -doo -doo. Come over here. Alright. Thanks, piggy. You may go and continue doing what you're doing. So now I have out to here. So I don't think that gave me access to any new resources or materials. Well, I've got cooked chicken in my offhand. But coming over here, so looking at this, we are, looks like 1, 2, a third achievement away from being able to get the sugarcane. And yeah, I don't think we can do the chest trick that we couldn't do last time. But there's that. And then looking at the achievements, so if I come in here, that was this one here. So this line is done. This one, I need to find a sniper from, or sniper. Well, yeah, sniper. A skeleton from far away. And this one, I need that sugar for. So either kill a witch or wait for that to come out. This one I need paper for, so sugar cane. And this one, I go to the nether, I can get make a brewery with said blaze rod. And then I can get the eyes of Ender. I think you have to actually go to the end for this. And then you kill the dragon, you get this one. And the wither, or you make the wither and then kill the wither. No, this is kill the wither, this is make the beacon. Yeah, so this one, I've been looking at this one and actually know how the map maker is doing this one. Because if you think about it, you're like, we're stuck in here. How are we supposed to get to all the different biomes? But I want to show you something. And it's obvious over here. So you know how there's like one block here of snow and over here and everything? Well, if we hit F3, oh, that's the F2. F3, you notice this says biome frozen river. Now I'm in plains. Plains, plains, more plains. And over here, plains, 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 ice plains, plains, plains. So if you go around, and I went around inspecting each one, well, for half of my area, I didn't go for the whole area. As you go along, see, here's a roofed forest, plains, more plains, birch forest hills, birch forest M. So there are certain blocks, birch forest hills M, that the block itself is in a different biome. And so we've got one block biomes that are all around. And, you know, I can't remember where it was, but there's one that's a mushroom island, which means that no hostile mobs will ever spawn in that block. So it would actually be nice to know exactly which one it is and not build inside your mob farm or count that your mob farm is going to have, see, here's a mesa. I guess this one. Redwood, Taiga Hills M, Mega Taiga Hills. Yeah, so there are biomes all around that you can get to. So as long as you travel to each and every block, I mean, you don't have to go up and down because it's the same biome up there as it is down at bedrock level. But as long as you're in there at least once, and you're going to get at least all of them. But we have to be able to actually get there. So let's make our bow just in case we see a skeleton. Alright, so there's my bow. And I've been hoping to get one drop from a skeleton, but haven't yet. We got more arrows over here. Fortune and looting. Oh, and there's my original string that I had. Okay. So. Also, I got a comment, and I tested it. That the comment said, if the looting fish is in your offhand, and you attack with like your sword in your main hand, that you still get the looting effect from the fish. That is actually incorrect. The correct thing is if the looting thing is in your main hand and you kill a mob, it applies that looting effect to the mob kill. So the most common way that this is exploited or used, or whatever terminology is the one you want to use, is if you have a bow in your offhand and you shoot with it, then actually don't want it to shoot because that's, oh, well, you can go off, it's okay. No, go off. Fine, stay up here. Yeah, so if the bow's in your offhand and the fish is in your main hand, you're going to get the looting effect from the fish. Or you have to punch with the fish in your main hand. And the testing I did for that was actually with some chickens. So whenever my fish was in the offhand, I would only get 1 chicken piece and max 2 feathers, which if you look at the wiki, that's pretty much what you're expecting without the looting effect. But then when the looting's in your main hand, then you can get multiple chicken breasts and more than the 2 feathers. So if we test this here, we got this skelly here. Hey, buddy. And it keeps shooting me. So here, let's do this. I don't want to eat it. Come on. I don't want to eat my looting fish. All right. So how many arrows or bones? I don't have any bones. That gave me 4. So I know that's not, exactly decisive proof of one thing or another, but the chicken test I did kind of, at least in my mind, prove it. And it's something I kind of knew already, that the looting effect only counts if it's in your main hand. But thanks for the comment anyways. But yeah, I thought I'd talk about it in the video because I don't know how many people would look in the comments or such for that sort of information. But we already did get that chest. I don't think there's anything in there. I mean, it's just a chest at this point, but we can hop down. I guess we're 1 block away from being able to get that chest, or 1 achievement away. I say 1 block, well, a half a block. So the next thing I think what we're gonna do, let me get this off, is head to the nether and try and find some blaze rods, because that will get me 1 achievement, and then making a brewing stand and brewing a potion will get me another 1. And then all I have to do is get the Enderman, which, if we recall, I have... where'd they go? Oh, I have 4 pearls. So I do need 1 more, because I think we need a total of 5 to light the end portal. Let me run down real quick. It's kind of a long... Oh, hello, slime. Oh, see? 4 slime balls. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do need 5, and I need, looks like 1, 2, at least 5 more achievements to get the half a block in there. That I could probably place them all in, and then hopping in would get me in there. So yeah. Did I ever break these? No, not yet. So I do want an anvil to put that on. I remember saying that. Yeah, so let me prepare for an end run, I guess. End raiding, or not end. Nether. Yeah, going to the nether and seeing there's a lot of pigmen in there. I don't think this spawner's active yet. Not yet. That I need to stop trying to eat that fish. Yeah. I mean, we already looked in there. We got all the stuff out. I wonder what's actually over there. Oh, I'm going upstairs. That's right, upstairs. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, let me cut the video here, and I will be back when I am heading into the nether. So hold tight. Alright, I am in the nether, and I made myself a little kind of enclosure here. Mostly to have some sort of semblance of being safe here. In general, I just don't want guests to think that they can kill me right away. Because pretty much anywhere here, the guests can spawn up here. And so then there'd be a ghast right in this area here. But, I mean, I could go and try and make it ghast proof if I wanted to, but I'm not terribly worried about the ghasts here. Not that lighting it up makes it spawn proof for pretty much anything. Although in the 1.14 versions, it does make it spawn proof for... Oh, there's a skeleton down there. And I didn't bring my bow. Although I think the vertical height doesn't count. It has to be horizontal. Now, here's the things I'm looking for here. I believe hidden somewhere in this 128 height blocks we have, there are skeleton spawners and at least one blaze spawner. I'm looking for the blaze spawner, and the skeleton spawners, of course, will give me the wither skeletons on a more... because I mean the regular skeletons will spawn too, but the wither skeletons will spawn at a higher rate, and hopefully that skeleton doesn't try and shoot a pigman, because an upset pigman or skeleton, yeah, upset pigman is not what the skeleton wants, really. So there's two things I was thinking of. Because in the winter version of the captive Minecraft, I remember there being a spot outside the world border that like as the sun set every night, a skeleton would spawn there. It's like there was a command that did it or something, and I remember that being a thing, but I've not seen any skeletons outside the world border in the overworld. And the only video I have seen on this version that had the sniper duel achievement being gotten, I mean, I haven't really watched many videos, but it was a when the map first came out in 1.8, and there would be spawns outside the world border, and so the guy just, it was actually in the nether, there was a spawn that a skeleton had spawned outside the world border, and he shot through the border and killed it. I don't know how well that's going to go, because I don't believe there are spawns outside the border, and because they can't go past the border, they're all clumped up there trying. But anyways, I'm going to dig, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to try and find something, and when I do, I will bring you back, so hold tight. Okay, so apparently the zombie pigmen get upset if you punch them. It was an accident. I swear it was an accident. So yeah, I was digging around, and I went to dig a block, and right then a zombie pigman dropped right in front of me. Actually, I need to get a pickaxe so that I can get into where I was. Yeah, that will give me, I mean, I don't want to bring my diamond one in. Alright, so, oh. Hopefully I can get my stuff. I had an iron sword I got off of a zombie. Other than that, a bunch of food, and I think that is probably the most valuable stuff I had. Yeah, there we go. They're still upset at me. Hey guys, no offense, but I really don't want you killing me. Can I have my stuff? Yeah, he's upset at me still. Dude, I'm like, sorry. I didn't mean for you to, like, be upset. Can you, like, stop trying to pathfind to me? And, everything will be all better. Yeah, stop trying to kill each other, please. Yeah, those skeletons, there's definitely skeletons around here. I need to block this off. Okay. Are you still upset at me, Mr. Sir? You are. Oh, and you have my sword. How about I do this? Have my sword back. Thank you. Let's put one in my offhand just in case the baby wants to come and try to attack me. Yeah, I was here. I was trying to dig out a spot to dig down and get down there, but I mean that, and then I noticed over here there's this area that kind of comes down in the middle, and there are some pigmen up here. I don't see them up here anymore. But yeah, so it looks like I'm safe up here for now. And there was this lava. I was blocking it off and doing all this stuff, and then I'm like, alright, well, let me come back in here and I will dig across here kind of underneath the lava and dig down. So if you notice, like, you can kind of get down over there, and I need to not get shot before I die. There. Yeah, so that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to get down safely, and I keep almost dying. So I'm going to keep trying to do that. If I die more times, I'll probably won't record it, but I will at least be honest and tell you. Actually, speaking of being honest and tell you, you can see how many times I've died. Number of deaths, 7. So that's how many times I've died. 7 times. And you see most of them on camera, I think. I'm not going to guarantee all of them, but most of them. Alright. So yeah, I am going to safely dig down as much as I can, and hopefully they are still upset at me. Well, it sounds like I get to make a mob farm. Very carefully, 1 block at a time, a nice little way into my, yeah. So let me try that and I'll be back. Okay, I have to record a clip here, and I think there's a skeleton spawner somewhere in there, because I was standing right here looking down at those guys, and right next to me a skeleton spawned. So I'm guessing somewhere around here. Aha, see? Right there. I made sure that I got rid of most of my valuables so that if I died again, it wouldn't be too terrible. But I saw the little white smoke particles, and there's another one that is just like right there. So there's a skeleton spawner around here. I don't know if it's under me or in the wall somewhere, but there are skeletons spawning right in this area here, which means 4-ish blocks away from there, I mean, it can be diagonal, there's a spawner. So I saw him spawn in this little gap here, which means it's either under me here, over here, or in that wall area over there. It's not that way because, and as long as they're there, the zombie pigmen are going to keep going, and they get caught in the crossfire, and they end up trying to, kill each other. But we saw together a skeleton spawn right here. So, aha, there he is. So that means I need to make this spawn proof for all crap. Yeah, don't fall through the floor when there's a bunch of angry pigmen underneath you. Pro tip. So yeah, let me show you kind of, I staged the little entry here in the nether, so it'd be a little easier. All my gear is here, and then I brought a bunch of wood and some cobble so that I can just keep making pickaxes and not have to worry about losing anything. So I'm not upset if I die or if the pigmen down there end up killing me occasionally, because I know they're going to, and hopefully it's not too bad when it does. So spawner there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's block this up here. If I dig this out too tall, then I'm be safe from the wither skeletons that will spawn. And the regular skeletons, yeah, I'll just have to deal with, but at least, wow, there's quite a lot of them. Can you not, please? I really don't feel like... Although part of me wonders if that is a thing in the new, or in this version, that, because I haven't seen wither skellies, honestly. So I don't know if a skeleton spawner in the nether still spawns wither skeletons or not. I know, of course, they can spawn regular skeletons. I can see them all over the place here. And the pigmen seem to enjoy trying to kill them. But I don't see wither skellies. And you would think that if they could spawn, they would spawn. And I really don't want... Well, I don't have food on me, so if a skeleton spawns or catches me, I'm pretty much dead. I have half a heart. And I should have brought some food. Let's see. Right. Oh, there we go. Let me grab the food this time. Actually, it's in the nether. I have a couple fish raw. Oh, another thing. I got a potato, like an actual regular potato. It would be over here in the farm. Got it from some piggies. This guy right here, if you look, is potatoes. So it hasn't finished growing yet. I could bone meal. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know where the blaze is. I will try and find them, and I will bring you guys in when I see it. But hopefully I don't die too many more times trying to get that area prepped. I might try and spawn proof it for skellies. Torches should do that because regular skeletons need low light levels. Yeah, so I should be able to get that spawner spawn proof with torches. And see, here's some fish, and I've got plenty of cooked chicken here. Let me bring half a stack of those. And I need to make more of this. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll be back. Okay. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, and I didn't get as far as I was hoping. But I am running out of time to record tonight, so I figured I might as well end the video now. So I haven't found the blaze spawner, and I don't think the skeleton spawner is actually going to work for wither skeletons. So I think that part of the map is broken. I was hoping that it would still work, and without a fortress, I don't think we're going to get any sort of wither skeletons. So pretty much means a beacon's out of the question as far as this particular map. These, well, I'll show you. I get an egg, and then so I set this up to be kind of a mini gold farm. So, I mean, it works better when there's a bunch up here. And then there's those there that are actually stuck. I need to make a way for them to get up here. But the gold I have, I've got one nugget on me, I guess. But I've got 5 blocks and I think another... Let's see, yeah, there's none in here. 5 blocks and another 4 ingots or so. And keeping them up here. So I was working on getting the enchanted golden apple or the notch apple. Oh, 5 ingots. So I'm getting close. I just need, 3 more, well, 2.5 more blocks. Which is 20 something ingots. So there's essentially 3 spots that all those pigmen go. There's the top where we were, the bottom, which you can kind of get them to come down by where that skeleton spawner is. And so then I'll go to one spot, kill them all, and then head to one of their other spots. And actually should take these. Don't think I take these hoppers with me. Then I can set them up as well. Well, the hopper's nice to put different items through the furnaces and stuff. But yeah, anyways, I am going to end the episode here. Excuse my bubbles. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. Give me a comment. I know that the looting fish didn't exactly turn out as we were hoping, but if the final blow is with the fish, it does help. Or if you've got the bow in the offhand. But I really want to have a lot more string before I use the bow too much more. But anyways, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.